Before you trust anyone, there's something very important you need to hear, a sign from Allah that you cannot afford to ignore. In today's world, trust feels like a fragile gift, often broken too soon. Many of us have experienced pain from trusting the wrong people, and sometimes it leaves us questioning everything. But what if this pain and doubt are actually lessons from Allah, meant to guide us toward making wiser choices? This isn't just advice, it's a spiritual warning. Allah wants you to protect your heart, your faith, and your peace. Trust is sacred and powerful, but it must be handled carefully. If you're ready to understand the signs Allah sends before you place your trust, stay with me, because this message could change the way you see relationships forever. Don't ignore it. It's a divine sign, meant especially for you. 1. Trust should not be given blindly. It needs to be earned. Trust is a precious gift that should never be given lightly or without thought. Many people make the mistake of trusting others quickly, often because they want to believe in the good within them. However, true trust must be earned through consistent actions and sincere intentions. When we rush into trusting someone, we expose ourselves to the risk of betrayal and heartbreak. It's important to observe how a person behaves over time before deciding to place your trust in them. Actions speak louder than words, and trustworthiness is shown through reliability, honesty, and respect in both good times and difficult moments. Trust is not something handed out as a formality or convenience. It is a deep bond built carefully. By understanding the value of trust, we protect ourselves from harm and build stronger, healthier relationships based on truth and genuine care. 2. Allah guides us to be cautious and wise in trusting others. Allah teaches us the importance of wisdom and caution when it comes to trusting others. In life, not every person who crosses our path has pure intentions, and Allah's guidance helps us navigate these complexities. Being cautious doesn't mean being suspicious of everyone, but rather taking the time to observe and understand people's true characters. The Quran and the teachings of the Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, remind us to use our intellect and hearts together when making decisions about trust. Allah encourages believers to reflect, seek signs, and avoid hastiness. This spiritual guidance acts as a shield, protecting us from harm caused by misplaced trust. By following Allah's wisdom, we learn to balance hope in humanity with prudence. This balance helps us build meaningful relationships that are not only emotionally safe, but also spiritually sound. 3. Signs to look for before trusting someone: honesty, consistency, and respect. Before placing your trust in someone, it's important to look for clear signs that show they are deserving of it. Honesty is the foundation. When a person is truthful, even in small matters, it reflects their integrity and builds confidence. Without honesty, trust cannot grow or last. Consistency is another key sign. People who act the same way over time, regardless of circumstances, show reliability. They don't change their behavior just to please others or for personal gain. This steady character helps you feel secure in your relationship. Respect is equally vital. Someone who values your feelings, boundaries, and opinions demonstrates care and consideration. This respect fosters mutual trust and creates a safe environment where you feel valued. These qualities, honesty, consistency, and respect, are important indicators that Allah uses to guide us in recognizing who truly deserves our trust. 4. Not everyone who appears friendly has good intentions. Not everyone who smiles at you or appears friendly has good intentions. Sometimes, people wear masks to hide their true character, making it difficult to see their real motives right away. This is why it's important to be cautious and not let outward appearances or sweet words alone guide your trust. People may act kindly for personal gain, to manipulate, or to create false impressions. Trusting solely based on first impressions can leave you vulnerable to disappointment or harm. Allah reminds us to look deeper than surface-level behavior and to seek the truth behind actions. By being aware that appearances can be deceiving, you protect yourself from falling into traps set by those who do not have your best interests at heart. This awareness helps you rely on more meaningful signs and Allah's guidance in choosing who deserves your trust. 5. Trust can be a test from Allah to develop patience and wisdom. Sometimes the people Allah places in our lives are tests, not because they intend harm, but to help us grow in patience and wisdom. When trust is challenged or broken, it can be a difficult experience, but it also becomes an opportunity to strengthen our character and faith. Allah tests us through these relationships to see how we respond to disappointment and betrayal. Will we react with anger and bitterness, or will we remain patient and seek guidance from Him? These trials teach us to rely more on Allah and less on human beings. Through such experiences, we learn important lessons about setting boundaries, recognizing true intentions, and becoming more cautious with whom we share our hearts. Ultimately, these tests refine our judgment and protect us from future harm, turning painful moments into powerful spiritual growth. 6. Importance of praying for guidance before trusting. Before placing your trust in someone, it is essential to seek guidance through prayer. Turning to Allah in sincere supplication helps clear your heart and mind, allowing you to make decisions with wisdom and clarity. Prayer opens a channel for divine insight, helping you recognize what may not be obvious at first glance. When you ask Allah for guidance, you invite His light into your life, which can reveal hidden truths and protect you from harm. This spiritual connection strengthens your faith and reassures you that you are not alone in your decisions. Praying also helps calm any doubts or anxieties you may have, making it easier to trust your intuition alongside reason. Through this process, you become more aligned with Allah's will, ensuring that the trust you place is thoughtful, intentional, and protected by His divine wisdom. 7. Don't ignore the signs Allah sends to protect your heart and faith. Sometimes Allah sends us subtle signs to warn us about people or situations that might not be good for us. These signs can come in different forms: unease in your heart, repeated doubts, or circumstances that don't feel right. Ignoring these warnings can lead to pain and hardship. It's important to pay attention to these feelings and experiences because they are part of Allah's mercy, protecting you from harm before it happens. Trust your instincts when something feels off, and take time to reflect and seek guidance through prayer and reflection. By listening to these signs, you honor the wisdom Allah places within you and safeguard your heart and faith. Protecting yourself is not a weakness, but a form of self-respect and obedience to divine guidance, ensuring that your relationships nurture your peace rather than disrupt it. Thank you for watching this important message from Inner Deen. Remember, trusting wisely is a gift from Allah that protects your heart and strengthens your faith. If this video spoke to you, please share it with others who need to hear this reminder. Don't forget to subscribe for more spiritual guidance and uplifting content. Before you go, I pray that Allah grants you clarity, patience, and protection in all your relationships. Please write, "Ya Allah, guide my heart," in the comments below as a way to invite His guidance into your life. Stay blessed and stay mindful.